Hello, gay people on my phone. I'm doing a sketchbook tour, sort of. These are the only three sketchbooks that I have that I'm going to use. I used to have a lot more back in like elementary school. Unfortunately, they're all gone now, and anything that I do have from elementary school is like assignments and shit. So that has my name on it. That has my legal name on it, and I don't want to dox myself. So we're gonna just take these three. That I don't think these two have anything with my name on it. This I've had since middle school, so Lord knows. This is more recent. None of these are finished. I'm still using all three of these. But let's start with this because I know that that's the oldest. Oh boy. See, I know what the first page is. It's like a really old drawing of Tyrion, like a first design for Tyrion that I completely forgot about until I was in the process of making the Tyrion video, and I might be wrong on this, but I think I'd written somewhere it's like, oh, I don't have a design for him. I don't have a design for him. I did. It was this. It looks like shit. Sorry about the lighting. Hang on. Yeah, there we go. Looks like absolute dog shit, but here's a drawing I made in 7th grade that I think I knew it looked like dog shit even at the time. Okay, this was from 8th grade, I think, because we were reading The Raven in English class, and I made like a bird monster thing. I only knew how to draw dragon wings, as you can probably tell. Um, I didn't know how to draw. Oh, old Dee Dee. Pre-transition. Now we're zooming back in. Yep. I'm actually kind of desensitized to my old art style now because I have seen some of it before because I used to post stuff on Instagram. So I would like look back. Oh, okay, here's an old character, Marksy. I need to do something with them. I don't remember much about them. I think they had a tragic backstory and they might predate Theo. I don't remember. I don't think they were for Destiny. I think they were specifically for Aldurin. I have nothing for Aldurin yet. I'm not even joking. I had a magic system briefly, and then I was like, this sucks shit, and just deleted it, basically. Here's like random doodles. Random doodles with a sock puppet, I guess. Little monster guys. There was one that could melt, I think. There is the raven. And other things. There's the bird again. Me figuring out eyes in my style. This doesn't end up sticking, but it kind of does, but it kind of doesn't. A cat. I don't know who this cat is, but I would draw them all the time. A little, like, inkling sort of thing. I think this isn't supposed to be an inkling. I made a doodle of an inkling when I was sick, like a long time ago. Don't remember exactly when. Sorry my hands are so shaky, by the way. Um, I made a doodle of an inkling like forever ago. And that kind of just became my trademark for a bit, or I was trying to make it sort of my trademark. I don't know. Okay, Jade is another old OC. Another demon. This is, I guess, her Titan form or something? I don't know, because demons never looked like this, but whatever. Don't remember literally anything about her. Oh, cute. I think this I drew on Valentine's Day, and this is like old ass designs for Dee Dee, Daigo, and Nightshade. I forgot the back of her hair. I forgot the back of her hair. But they've always had fucked up bangs, so if you ever look at my drawings and are like, why are their bangs messed up? Because I don't know how to draw bangs. I don't know what I'm doing. Midnight. We stand. Oh, fun fact about Midnight, actually. So, you know how I keep saying how Dee Dee was originally Dyna Kurogami from Beyblade Burst, Daigo Kurogami in the dub, which is why her dead name is Daigo? So, Midnight, one of her alters, was actually based on that one time. I don't remember what episode it was. I want to say season 1, episode 20 something? Like 21? I could be wrong on that. I could be entirely wrong. Whatever one it was, where Dinah was at, they were at the regionals, I think. Regional tournament. And Dinah was like kind of panicking over this. Um, Ended up figuring out, like, learning how to cheat through from Reddit or something, and actually did it. But there was that one point where rewatching it, I knew, like, I knew beforehand, but I kind of confirmed in my brain it was just like her kind of dealing with her inner demons or whatever. The, intrusive thoughts telling her, "Hey, cheat at Beyblade, no one will know." Teehee. Um, but little me thought she was straight up hallucinating. I still kind of think she was. But yeah, that inspired Midnight's entire thing. Okay, here's another monster design that I named after a Greek letter for some reason. I gotta redesign this bitch. Because I like the concept, hate the execution. Whatever. That's a lot of my 7th grade art. It's like, oh, I kind of like this concept, but it was executed really bad. Okay, anime cat girl. We got anime cat girl now. My hands are shaking. Whatever. Anime cat girl. No, me too, buddy. You ever just want to hang upside down on a tree, shut out the world? Okay, this I drew in Spanish class, I think. I was really, really bored. I drew a flower, and then I started filling in these little, like, scale details to make a sort of dragon flower, and then I screwed it up really bad in this section. You can see all the graphite on the other page. Crazy shit. Is this blank? Oh, no, down there. I don't remember what was going on. I think I had a tummy ache and then projected it out onto Blorbo. I think this is Jade again. Again, don't remember anything about her. This one I remember drawing while we were watching I think BBC Earth documentary on wolves in the Arctic. I drew that. This I drew in a car. I don't know. Okay. Old Dee Dee Titan form. She was originally a wolf. You might be able to go back to some of my old videos and see that. She was a wolf for a time. I changed it kind of recently. I was like, nah, I want her to be a kitsune instead. Because, I don't know, Japan. Okay, here's the start of my Terraria obsession. So I did the vine, the I am the sand guardian, guardian of the sand, Poseidon quivers before him, and then I didn't want to write the fuck word in my thing because this was like 9th grade. I was like 14, and I'm the eldest of 2. So if anyone was going to get in trouble for saying cuss words at 14, it was going to be me. I didn't get in trouble. I just, on the off. I don't think my parents ever looked through my sketchbooks or anything. But on the off chance that someone were to see this page and see whatever this guy's called, I forgot. I haven't played Terraria in forever. This guy. See this guy telling these 2 to fuck off. I need to redo that probably. This one I remember I drew during the lockdown. I doodled 2 little guys, a little rabbit magician and a dog on their phone. I drew them while waiting for one of my Zoom classes to start. Okay, old OC shit. Including guys that were redesigned and oh, hi Juno. Hi Juno. Including guys that were redesigned and guys that were gotten rid of and then I stole the name from or just gotten rid of entirely. You were redesigned, you were redesigned, you were redesigned, you were redesigned. You and you. Juno's entire thing was redone. I think I wanted Juno to be part of the group for a little bit and then decided against that. and then came up with an entire story for them. I think, oh yeah, the next couple pages were from a class, so I'm going to skip them. Okay. Back in the day, I had a Demi Verde for Ace Attorney. I'm not zooming in. Here's Miles Edgeworth, I guess. I didn't know how to draw anyone, frankly. Okay, this one, I brought the wrong sketchbook to school. So I tried to make like a chibi style. I've been trying on and off for a while. I think this is Mia Fey in red and white. And Mia's just like clocking him. What's down here? Prepare for trouble and make it double. Oh, Francisca sketch. Sebastian DeBest and Kay Faraday. This was after a very long break between here and here. So as you can tell, art style progression. I drew this Jibanyan and hated it. What does this say? Haha, hyperfixation changed. I'm now obsessed with Professor Layton. Yep, and that has not stopped. So this must have been sophomore year. 10th grade, whatever. Okay, here are sketches for... I kind of stopped doing it because the fic is on indefinite hiatus for now. But... not that. Down here. I had a thing... So I had this, this fan fiction for a Versus Ace Attorney AU. And I was making sort of chapter covers for it. So these are thumbnail sketches for that. This is a thumbnail sketch for a different thing. I think I made a speed draw out of it. If I did, I'll link it, unless I hate it, in which case I won't link it. And then there's a little Maya Fey. Alright, look at how much graphite's on the other page. Oh gosh. And it's all from the Luke doodles for a different chapter. Listen to Ballad of Jane Doe while drawing for the vibes. Yeah. I'm sorry. Lo siento, mijo. I think I was in Spanish class, so that's why there is some Spanish in here. Because I was trying to practice. Wings. Here's some wings. I learned how to draw wings. I really like those doodles, actually. And here we go. I tried to do more thumbnailing, and then gave up because I still can't draw hoods on characters. And so the rest of this page is dedicated to Juno redesign. I put how to redesign your character. Step 1, Gacha Club. Step 2, profits. I did make the redesign mostly in Gacha. Okay, more thumbnailing and a Luke doodle. Because why not? And more little doodles. Okay, this is just a page of random shit. There's a little rose because I was figuring out how to draw roses. I woke up from a dream once that was about Professor Layton. I can't remember exactly which dream this was because I've had multiple Professor Layton related dreams. I think this was the one where there was like a weird Lost Media Secret 7th mainline game, and it had a very strong Alice in Wonderland theming. And at some point he got a cape. I don't know. Anyway, trying to figure out how the Harpy Beast's legs work. I think in the most recent ref, I drew these little bits upside down. Don't worry about that. I'm bad at consistency. What's this? Oh, more Inquisitor Layton stuff. Sick. The top part's for a class. Don't worry about it. Like sprites and stuff. Sprite work. Because there were a couple times in the fic where he would extend his arms and the cape would dramatically sway behind him and whatever. So that's what this is. A little Juno drawing that I drew while I was sleepy. So they got a nice robe, which I'm actually wearing right now. It's very soft. It's cold as shit in this room. I'm filming this in the middle of January. It's not going to be out until like February because of my schedule. Anyway, more shit. We got ponies. I still don't know how to draw horses or ponies or anything. I think fabric practice here. And another little rose for no reason. That was for a class and also left-handed practice. I gotta get back on that. More stuff. Trying to figure out what I wanted to do for shading because I started hating my shading style around this point. I landed on cell shading, but I still do my overlay shading and stuff because I work lineless. So I kind of have to. You can do just cell shading in a lineless style. I've seen people do it beautifully. I don't work that way. Mine's a bit more rendered. I think these are cat doodles that I drew in calculus. Perspective goof. His name is Pizza and his favorite food is string. Fluffy kitty. And yeah, just me struggling to draw cats. As per usual. Okay, here's a design for Wizard Robin. I don't remember if I used this exact design. I think I carried most of it onto the drawing that I made. More Robin doodles. Her in pretty dresses and stuff. And, you know, having a moment. Tweaking out. As one does. Here's a pony. That's actually really small on the page. Okay, this is around when I started doing studies of Kazunori's art style. So I think all of these are from memory. I'm pretty sure, because I think all of these are from the same session. Don't remember about these. I want to say these two, at the very least, are from reference. Because I think I remember which images I used. But there's a Sholmes and Francisca. What's next? A few more studies, some random logo stuff. Not for class, I did something for fun and then gave up. More, definitely from reference. I remember what these references were. These are from the concept art for Carmine Accidente. And I think this was for a concept art from Layton. And then here's John Watson and Sherlock Holmes. In my style, I kind of screwed up on Holmes. It's fine. More ponies and more thumbnailing. I didn't like how it turned out because I had just drawn this and then was like, oh, I'm going to go draw a horse, and then I fucked it up. It's okay. This is kind of, I don't know if I've actually ever shown this. This is kind of concept design that I'm going to have to refine for Dee Dee's Hellbeast form. And these are thumbnails for a video that I'm still working on and will still be working on for the rest of the year, pretty much. It's one where I take two emojis, randomly generated emojis, make logos out of them. The original plan was I was just going to do that, and then they'd be done. And then I decided, oh, well, you know, I'm a graphic design student. That's kind of my whole, you know, job is that sort of shit. So why don't I do one, you know, before school and then after term 1 and then after term 2. But those are thumbnail sketches. This is for a different video that didn't end up working out because it was a Minecraft one. And I think the recording was not great. I'm pretty sure the problem was that it lagged too much, if I remember correctly. And I couldn't figure out how to fix that. Okay, here's the Tyrion page. Here's the Tyrion redesign page. Here he is. Looks too much like Isaac Rhythm Thief. And then Alfendi Layton looking ass hair. And then this one turned out really well. I really liked it. I'm pretty sure he's like the one character that I didn't redesign in Gacha Life. But just as a before and after comparison, we went from this to this. Look at him go. Okay. Midnight. Here they are. Here he is. Whatever. I forget their pronouns sometimes. Dee Dee uses she, her. Midnight uses he, him. Aura for now uses they, them. I'm still working on some things for them. They're not really much of a character yet. Midnight is way more than Aura, unfortunately. But it's okay. It's okay. What's this? Random shit. Potential logo I didn't end up using. Tried to redo this thing again from the other page if you saw it. Doodles. More random doodles. I think I saw an ant and wanted to draw it, but then it left, so I just drew an ant. Anton Harrison. My lines are so light you can barely see anything. Here's a little Anton doodle that I drew not too long ago, actually. Here's something for a class. We were working on logo making with 2 letters. And I had the idea to take it with like a pencil. This was my original one. I ended up changing it more to something looking like this. I ended up going pretty much with this. But the font I was using was one of those really fancy ones. Don't remember exactly which one it was. I can probably find it again. Okay, more stuff. In at least my attempt of Kazunori's art style, it didn't come out great because I'm not a traditional artist in the slightest. Here's a doodle of James. Here's one of Simon. And I think this was going to be Warren, but I never ended up finishing it. And that's it. That sketchbook, at least. So that was 7th grade, so how old was I? 12, 13. I'll go with 12, and I'll say 20... How old am I? Wait, I'm bad at math. 2018. This is roughly 2018 to 2024. Pretty much. And I still have a decent amount of pages left. So I'm going to use this sketchbook until I am completely out of space. Next up. This one I also brought to school, although I don't remember when I started this, actually. Oh, come on. It's a leather-bound sketchbook that I think my aunt got from a trip in Italy. And it's not the best for showing things out of because it likes to fold in on itself. So I'm gonna just grab my phone and take this and put it there. Yeah, there we go. Okay, Torchic Doodle. Again, I don't remember when I started this. I think this was drawn in the car, though. The next page was something I was doing with my sibling. So we don't have to show that because I did not ask them if they wanted to show their old shitpost art on the internet. And here's 2 piglins that I drew, I'm pretty sure pretty soon after the Nether update. This is a sketch for a piece I wanted to do with like clouds up here and then a mountain with trees all over and there's like a break and it's snowing. I don't remember. Cat cake in katakana because I was trying to learn Japanese. Oh my, I almost said Undertale. No, this is Among Us. Jesus. This is Among Us. This is Among Us, Sussy Imposter, whatever. Steven Universe, because my sibling was watching Steven Universe. That one was shit. So we're not gonna look at that. Little doggy guy. Sleepy doggy guy, I think. More random doodles. I could show that one. It's funny. Just like us bullshitting. I think this was both me and my sibling were drawing things. I don't remember. Okay, here is like a cross-hatching attempt. The other one's cringe. We're not looking at it. This is for a class. We're not looking at it. Okay, that's a dog. This might be Dee Dee. I don't know. This definitely is. This was when I learned what protogens were. And I thought they were really, really cool. And I wanted to design an AU where Dee Dee has like this like protogen sort of suit for like fighting purposes. Okay, early Juno stuff. So Juno has always been sort of a shapeshifter. They were originally a shadow beast. I decided no. But they had their shadow beast form, like a cat, an enderman for some reason, and like a fox furry thing. Here's a Miku. I think I drew this. I think I drew this at one of those like art camps that my local museum would do. I'm not going to say which one because I don't want to dox myself. I'm pretty sure the next couple pages... Hang on, let me look. The next couple pages, I think, are stuff that are like... Yeah, that was all, old concept work for, like, wing anatomy and shit. But here's a Phoenix and Miles and a Sebastian bird. More Hellfire-related stuff. This was like an AU thing. OCA, focus, please. I'm shaking too much. I'm sorry. I have to, like, hunch over in order to show anything. Okay, let me just... Chibi attempts. So we got Phoenix with a little froggy hat. And Dee Dee. This was something for a class. We were trying to make some sort of a logo out of a word. Our word was leap. This is not for my college classes. This was for high school. Like early, well, sophomore year, but whatever. And we just, yeah, frog. More Juno. Old ass Juno. Okay, so I wanted to do another Ace Attorney AU where there's another Ace Attorney AU where they're magical girls. That one was just kind of for funsies. This was an old kind of alternate persona. This was before I realized that I most likely have ADHD. I'm gonna say most likely even though I'm very confident on it because I have not been professionally diagnosed yet. But this was before kind of realizing that. I made an alt sona that was literally just my ADHD symptoms. And they only existed in the chibi style because as I tried in my regular style and it looked like shit. So, yeah, the next one is like hand practices because I did that thing when I was younger, like, I don't know how young, but like 10, 11, 12, or I wouldn't draw the hands because I didn't know how to, so I would draw like little kind of nubs. I still kind of sketch this way in a weird way. I do create something of a separation. But I still kind of do this if the hand is like right next to the body and you can't see the fingers, I don't bother. Because, oh, cringe bullshit, don't worry about it. It was for like a Pokemon, kind of creepypasta type AU. I don't know. Whatever. Let me get... Okay. Yippee! Got Mitsunade Doodle with a little Clive in the corner here. Dimitri being like, Clive, what the fuck? And I don't know who this NPC is, but I remember finding her very annoying. Don't remember what game. I want to say on Future. And a little Dee. So this is from 2022. I forgot her birthday, and I felt really, really bad about it, as you can tell. Okay. More doodles, where I tried to clean it up a little bit. This is like early. So you know how Luke in the other one didn't look nearly as on model, but looked way better? Yeah, this is me trying to draw him on model. It looks like shit. Anton! Hi, Anton! Hi! Spoilers, I'm sorry. I forgot that I drew Randall, Masked Gentleman, not really. The shitty Herschel doodle. Can't show his badge to anyone, so big sad, a little Descalay. We got Sebastian, another... Does he say a duck? Yeah, I've had a headcanon for a while that he really likes ducks. I don't know why, but I decided that that was his favorite animal. And then a little kind of lazy Elfendi doodle. Oh, this was from the New World of Steam announcement. Fuck yeah. And Herschel Freschel. And a little... I tried to draw Luke on model from my memory of the Spectre's Call sprite, and it didn't work out very well. I think this is an old OC for something Ace Attorney related. I couldn't figure out how to draw her hair. This was Silhouette Test with Hera, because I felt like it. And Rhythm Thief. Hi Raphael. That's my son and his dog. My phone is about to fall out of my hand. Okay, can you tell I'm not a professional? Alright, there's notes in the back, like people's contact information that I mostly scribbled out, but I'm not risking it. This is how much I have left of this, which is quite a lot. So, that's gonna go. I'll worry about it later. This last one. I got this sketchbook pretty recently. Like a year ago, I want to say. And I've only really used it for certain art study related things and class related things that I'm pretty sure I kind of bullshitted all of them. Okay, here's sort of the first sketches of me trying to figure out how to draw in Kazunori's art style at 8 p.m. to nearly 11 p.m. So they all look like shit, except for this one little doodle of Warren that actually looks kind of good, and I nailed the eyes immediately. Don't ask me how. Anyway, here's Ryunosuke. I tried again earlier this time. More stuff here, practicing the body. I'm still not good at that. Granted, I'm still not good at the body in my own style. Anyway, here's a Darklaw doodle. And then trying to figure out expressions and like really exaggerating pose. I put a little tail because I wanted to. I don't know, be cringe, be free. Anyway, here's some more drawings from reference, trying to figure out some proportions, I think. These were warm-ups, and I only got to do 2 because it was literally right before our class started. This, I think, was from a reference of Herlock Sholmes and Leighton, honestly. Probably another Herlock, unless I did this one on my own. Again, August, right before something. Okay, here is my general drawing homework. If it will focus. We were working on perspective, I think, and I didn't care very much about these sketchbook assignments, so I kind of bullshitted them. We were working on mechanical perspective, though. Remember that. And this is another perspective one. That is literally it. The rest of these pages are blank, but this is mostly my study book. So anything that I do that's like art studies, usually done in here. That's all 3 of them. Nothing too special, but you did get a little bit of a glimpse into my art style evolution from, 7th grade to now. Now I'm freshman in college. And, yeah. I'm at conclusions, so I don't know, see you next month.